no disguise. We're speaking truth, we're opening eyes. Different voices, one heartbeat close. Together we rise with a weekly dose. It's your weekly dose. Truth in the air, loud conversations, 'cause somebody cares. Breaking the silence, letting it show. Healing begins with a weekly dose. It's your weekly dose. Strong and bold, stories of courage that must be told. From every high and every low, we grow together. Weekly dose. Let the voices be heard, let the wounds be restored. Let respect lead the way, let love take the floor. This is more than a show, it's a movement we chose. Changing lives every week with a weekly dose. It's your weekly dose. Light in the dark, igniting the mind, awakening hearts. Every truth that we boldly disclose brings us closer. Weekly dose. It's your weekly dose. Stand up and grow, learning together, letting it flow. This is the place where hope overflows. Welcome home to your weekly dose. Every Tuesday, 1 p.m. GM to 1 Premier TV with Alaska PAYE and RENNIE. No more hiding, no disguise. We're speaking truth, we're opening eyes. Different voices, one heartbeat close. Together we rise with a weekly dose. It's your weekly dose. Truth in the air, loud conversations, 'cause somebody cares. Breaking the silence, letting it show. Healing begins with a weekly dose. It's your weekly dose. Strong and bold, stories of courage that must be told. From every high and every low, we grow together. Weekly dose. Let the voices be heard, let the wounds be restored. Let respect lead the way, let love take the floor. This is more than a show, it's a movement we chose. Changing lives every week with a weekly dose. It's your weekly dose. Light in the dark, igniting the mind, awakening hearts. Every truth that we boldly disclose brings
All right, folks, thank you so much for tuning in to the weekly dose where we serve you the dose of this week. I'm joined by my colleague and friend from the network, Premier Television Network, C. Adin Williams. I'm your host, as always, Rennie K. And we bring to you fascinating discussion today on the topic International Women's Day 2026, Beyond the Rhetorics. Beyond the rhetorics, there are so many things that goes on in the back that we don't talk about much. So today, unfortunately for us, Alaska is not able to be in studio. But however, I'm joined by our guest, Mr. Williams. I'll give you time to introduce yourself. Then from there, we'll get into the topic. So, Mr. Williams, it's over to you.
It's good to be back. So let me start by saying, you hear me clear?
Yes, you're loud and clear, sir.
Okay. So good afternoon from my end, and good afternoon to everyone who is watching. So my name is Yadini Cherish Williams. I'm not a stranger to this platform. I'm also a member of Premier's Television, and I reside in Rwanda. So I'm here with my colleague Rennie Kane, and we are here to drive you through today's edition of the show. I'm very honored to be the guest as we're about to discuss this very important topic, topic that needs to be discussed, and we hope that we all can join the discussion and have our part to play in this very, very important discussion. So thank you. I look forward to a very fruitful show.
Thank you so much, Mr. Williams. As you may be aware, we celebrated International Women's Day this on Sunday. Today is Tuesday. Today was just a day or two ago, which the day was celebrated widely across the world. And my first question to you, just to get right into it, I'm a bit of a confused, and the audience might be confused as well in regards to the whole entire International Women's Day thing, because you have International Women's Day number one, you have International Girls Child Day, number two. You have Mother's Day, number three. And then you have National Girlfriend's Day, number four. So you have four significant days that which we use to applaud the ladies around, as a female in general, in regards, irrespective of their race, their creed, their ethnicity, whatsoever background they are from. All right. So can you please put that into perspective before we get into the discussion?
Sure, sure. So I will speak to that based on my own perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Um, these are days that I set aside to celebrate women, to celebrate girls, and to celebrate girlfriends. These are separate days that were established on different bases, and in different regions, it represents different atmosphere. So the girl child, obviously girls are not women; they are aspiring women. So if you are a girl, you below certain age, they have there are set age before you become, a woman, as per law by different countries. Even though there are international laws and treaties there that spell out some of, I stand to be corrected, that spell out, a general age, to refer to someone as a woman or as a girl. But these are different, unique pattern. So before you become a woman, you have to pass through the ring and file becoming a girl. So girls are celebrated over time because one reason I feel is that they have been through so much, and you know they are mostly, in most cases, in cases all around the world, they have been through a lot: molestation, um, and harassment, and bullying, and you name it. They have always not been first, always seen as, females, as in our context. But now the world is changing and things have started to advance rapidly. There are laws that have prevented that, and that has set the stage for, you know, or set the stage to give the ground that everybody is equal, be it male or female. Gender doesn't matter anymore. So we celebrate girls. because of some of these reasons. And we also celebrate women because of their strength and resilience, because they've been through a lot as well. There have been instances where they were molested. They were not seen as equals in society, but rather housewives. Their roles were limited to taking care of children and being housewife. And there were a whole lot of violence, you know, domestic violence, and these things has been going on and still going on, even though there are preventive measures, there are laws